Coming to you live from the Midtown Saloon. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Kyle.
And it turns out after we ripped that place apart looking for our spouse, we discovered they had a pretty good beer list.
They sure did.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We are here to continue the hostage negotiator career and drink beer. It's warm in here. We gotta stay cool, right?
It's already warm in here.
It's LA summer of about 98 degrees today. We have to turn off the air conditioning to record this.
For you, the viewer.
So you're welcome. And if we're sweating, it's not the stress. It might be the stress.
It might be the stress.
Also the heat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's year 6. Can you? I'm ambushing you with this. Can you recap how our career's been going?
Amazing.
I know, right?
Like, besides for those bullet-riddled mannequins that I have stuffed in my closet.
Yeah. Forget them.
No bodies. No body count.
You stuffed them in your closet?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll explore that later.
Nah. I'll put them in my drywall next. Don't worry.
Yeah, we have, we lose the career, we retire in shame if we lose 35 hostages throughout the career. We've lost 0. So, feeling pretty good that this video series is going to run the distance at least.
I don't say that until we have like a 20-game, like, adding hostages and everyone dies.
Right.
Then suddenly, not so happy.
No. But yeah, if you missed Game 5, it was mind-blowing because it involved components that we didn't realize were in the box, a wild car chase through the city rather than your usual calm megaphoning.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
We're passing the car phone back and forth instead of the megaphone.
Exactly. There are 3 things I want to say before we get into year 6. They are
1.
Hey, like the video.
Do it.
Yeah, click the button.
Smash it.
2. Thanks, Van Ryder Games. They haven't been enjoying our videos and kindly reached out and offered to send us the Negotiator cards that we were missing.
We now have that.
We have the Matriarch right here, which a career event granted us access to. So going into each negotiation, we can decide whether this is the one where we want to call the Matriarch for help. And 3, also subscribe to the channel. Why not?
It's like, matriarch, and subscribe. You know the YouTube saying.
Precisely. All right, well, I have good news for you. You know how disappointed we've been to skip the stressor phase most of the previous years?
I like being stressed.
Well, boy, are you in for a treat, because we do have a colleague stressor. Why don't you...
remind me, the colleague stressor, I believe, is because we made our colleagues testify that we've never killed anyone, which our records show that we had never killed anyone.
That's right. They vouched for us in court, and even though it shouldn't have stressed them out,
it stressed them out.
Still did.
Yeah. Even though we have a perfect record,
everyone
knows.
Making tabletop game campaigns that perfectly encapsulate any given situation is hard to do. I'll grant them some breather room. Most regular people would have lost a victim or two, hostage or 2 by now.
I still think it was just the Macy's manager came in and was like, my mannequin was destroyed.
Anyway, what are they so stressed, or what are they stressing about?
I will tell you. So you reconcile with your angry colleagues.
Oh, that's
actually, see, I told you they weren't that stressed. And actually make a few friends out of the whole ordeal. You are glad to finally put the stressful times behind you. That was easy.
Whoa. We should get more stressors.
But I will say there's still two
choices to make here? Okay, what are our choices?
So we can either, but you will still get them back one day. Like, I'll still get you back. Like, I still owe you one.
Okay.
Or we can just be like, let bygones be bygones. We can either be like, you got my back, so I get you.
Have our colleagues back or not. It's the decision here. Which way are you leaning? I think honestly, we're the star negotiators. I think we gotta have our colleagues' backs.
Yeah,
I think we've got the.
We have all of the influence anyway, so might as well just be like, we can throw that around for your benefit
well,
now that you had us in core.
And we've got the skills to spare.
Yeah, and
right?
to share.
Yeah.
All right,
All
let's
right.
see it. What happens?
So, but you will still get them back one day. You spend months writing down ideas, and then one day at lunch, you set about absolutely roasting your colleagues. They all hoot and holler with laughter. You officially feel like part of the team.
Aww.
Oh, wow. Oh, -2 career stress.
Wow.
Yeah. That's,
Stressors are great, apparently.
yeah, so career stress is down to 1. We are minimally stressed.
Nearly infallible there.
Yeah, it does turn out that stressors are good things. Let's
Yeah.
get stressed about more stuff, I guess.
The bottom of that didn't say
Oops,
anything?
yeah, what was it? It just says proceed to this year's career event.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, why don't
I
you
see
tell
that-
us about career
I
level
see that there's
6?
text on the back of it immediately. Add Lieutenant Jackson, Gonzalo, Renisha, the Circle of Automa, and Incognito to the Abductor deck. Which I assume that we have these here in this pile of Abductors. I see Incognito, Circle of Automa, Renisha, Lieutenant Jackson, and Gonzalo. All right. I think with that,
We're all decked in?
There's exactly one more card that has not been shuffled into our deck this career.
Oh.
It's Valerie.
Valerie.
Yeah.
When are we going to meet her?
I don't know. I'm a little surprised that we haven't by now.
Me too.
I frankly expected that since you
Be like
do
an
have a
police
spouse in the story, I
academy.
really thought it would be her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, year 6, here goes nothing. I don't know why I put these on. They make it harder to read.
Do it.
In the aftermath of your encounter with Sicko, you return ready for work, just wanting to put it all behind you. A new year, a new you. But the stares and side whispers aren't nearly as subtle as their subjects mean them to be. You contemplate how to handle it. We can smile and greet them as if nothing ever happened, or lose it and take your anger out on some unsuspecting trainee.
I like that you have the option
Yeah,
to lose your temper. Like,
I love
that
it.
is very funny.
We have all the time we want to consider whether we want to keep cool or lose our shit. And I'm kind of leaning lose our shit.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm down to lose my shit, but I will note, we last video talked about the fact that, like, is Sicko just like a potential Lear 5? I think this guarantees that, or this confirms that it's guaranteed.
Oh, we were wondering whether it's always year 5. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, since this is a random year 6, you're right. I guess year 5 is always Sicko. You know what? We just made amends. Just were feeling like part of the team, and now they're talking behind our backs. I want to let them. I want to give them a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Not them, just some unsuspecting trainee. Like, it's not our colleagues that we're going to lose our shit on.
Well, trainees are colleagues.
Nah, they weren't at the bar with us. Come on.
All right.
That was last year. They were still in college.
Tell us what I've done.
Oh god, I can't even read that. That's so okay. You unleashed the fury of hell on some first year that mistakenly whispered
Hell yeah.
and pointed just as your gaze fell on him. The incident ends with him cowering down on the floor against the wall in front of a hail of blows he is sure are coming. The chief sends you home with a, you just aren't ready to come back yet. Rank. Which one are we?
Wait, what? Oh,
Where's our rank?
we're detective. Yeah.
You just aren't ready to come back yet, detective. That was it.
Thank you.
Take some more time.
That's actually explicitly explained in the rulebook that when it says like brackets
Right.
rank, like fill it in.
Say the-
I love that. I love that they needed to explain that.
That's amazing. If you have restraint, you may discard it to ignore the effects below.
We don't.
Uh-oh.
Carry on.
We have no restraint.
Nope.
Gain stressor colleague.
Well, you know, last time that
Right
went
back.
great. Yeah, that went great last time. I'm fine with this.
Do not resolve the rest of this card. Discard it and then draw and resolve another year 6 career card.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, well, I think I have those handy. Oh, nope, those are the so here, I'll take that since I have the campaign discards kind of in the bottom of this pile, and then these are all the year 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on.
I'll read the top this time.
Career year 6.
It's easier to read that with my glasses on.
Makes sense.
But still hard. The damage caused... Yeah, no, can't do it. The damage caused during your forced rush hour escapade has amounted to a substantial sum of money, while most of the lawsuits... Oh wait, we also gained the stressor, good.
Yeah.
While most of the lawsuits don't name you, there is one that does. As if legal troubles are what you need right now. Your personal lawyer suggests you try to settle and sweep it under the rug to avoid copycats from trying the same thing. But the department's legal team wants you to fight, as they believe you are not liable for the damage caused while doing your job. Oh, this is very, pertinent.
We barely hit any mailboxes at all.
I'd smashed one for sure.
Yeah.
Reminder.
Okay, there were a few mailboxes, but, very few people.
Reminder, if you haven't already added Lieutenant Jackson, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Should we settle or should we fight it?
I want to fight.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Yeah.
I'm still riled up.
Seriously, right?
I didn't have any restraint.
That hail of blows we didn't actually pummel
the first year with.
the insurance company now, or whoever it was, the city. Now they're getting it. All right. You settle in for the long haul. After all, you did what you had to do to try to save a life. Gain stressor illegal. Hey, we're finally racking up some stressors.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty happy about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Stressor
We have no
spouse.
stress. We need stressors.
Without looking, choose one of the 3 stressor legals. All right. And gain trait loyal. Where are our traits? Here we go.
Okay, it's shuffle the stressor deck and resolve 1
Yes.
each time.
Yes.
That's nice.
Now we have, for the first time, we have what you could call a deck. We have 2 stressors.
Great.
And I guess we took that stressor as opposed to, my guess is that had we not lost our shit, we would have, gained stress, right, from bottling it in. And I think I'll take based on the one stressor card we've seen that was a good thing, I'll take that any day.
Losing stress. It seems great.
All right, this loyal reward card, it's a single use, so you may discard this card during any negotiation to concede one demand costing 6 or less for free.
Wow.
If the cost of the demand is X, you may assume X is 6.
Wow.
Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so all it took was a little bit of legal trouble, but, but our loyalty will pay off, presumably.
Presumably.
Okay, Crisis. It may be the hardest year of your life, but that only moves you to save as many other lives as you can.
Oh.
Draw a campaign abductor. Who we got?
6 for 6, still doing games.
Yeah, we haven't had a gameless year yet.
Alright, we are facing off with Lieutenant Jackson, one of the new ones.
Ooh, okay. I have no memory of Lieutenant Jackson. We've played them all before.
Me neither.
I couldn't tell you a single thing about how that works, so I'm looking forward to us finding out together again. I think, is anything else we need to do before we cut away to set up the game?
Sip a beer.
Sip a beer, right. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Lieutenant Jackson.
And negotiating with him.
That's right. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're back. We're all set up. See? Proof. The setup is done.
We only cheated a little.
Here's what we know about... Did we? No, we didn't cheat.
No.
Not this time. Or ever. Just kidding. Here's what we know about Lieutenant Jackson. He's in trouble. That's the first sentence. Lieutenant Jackson is in trouble. He's being framed for the murder of the chief of police. Also, how is this how we're learning that the chief of police was murdered? Isn't that like our boss's boss?
Wait, I'm interrupting you. Do we have an escape demand?
Oh, I assumed so. Does his... Nope, there is no escape demand.
See, that's how he cheated. Made it harder.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. He's being framed for the murder of the chief of police. Believing he had no other option, he's taken some administrative workers hostage at the station in an attempt to gather evidence and buy himself some time. Tempers are short, and so is time. Unlike most of the others on the force, you actually believe Jackson when he says he didn't do it. Now you need to keep him alive and find proof. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay.
I like it.
So why don't you tell us what's going on here?
So we're playing hostage negotiator, and we have to rescue the hostages. However, in this particular scenario, the hostages think he's kind of attractive, so they're starting to fall for his charm.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Get Stockholm syndrome.
That's why I believe him.
It makes sense. Yeah, so it's a little different. If any hostage would die for any reason, we lose the game.
Yes.
And we do have some bit of way to prevent that through these new negotiator cards, which are lieutenant or conversation cards. You don't want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
In which case you prevent a kill and put them in the hostage Stockholm Syndrome tracker.
Yeah, that thing right
here.
there.
And if there's ever 5, we lose.
Is that a statement or a question?
I couldn't remember, and I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
It is, I believe it's
5 or
yeah.
more hostages.
Yep. Okay, I think the last thing to do before we get started is decide whether we're calling the matriarch. And this is, given that this is a scenario that you could, like, lose kind of suddenly and unexpectedly, like, it might not be a bad one. But the gamer in me wants to keep those potions for later, you know? I might need those 100 potions.
Yeah. The only thing I have to say about that is it's only when a threat roll would kill someone. Like, that's the only time we can reroll using the matriarch, and I feel like the way that things are going to die more often is probably from the Terra deck, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at, like, we could probably play around that a little bit more carefully.
Not take the cards that are going to kill hostages if we fail. That's valid.
And if we are having the lieutenant in the backup here.
Okay, so we're still losing her phone number?
Yeah.
For another year? All right.
Lose her phone number.
This is we earned
who dis.
We earned the help of the matriarch in like year 3. Or year 2, I think. It's gonna be like year 9. It's gonna be like, what? I'm retired.
The phone number you're trying to reach has been disconnected.
She's been dead for 3 years.
That's great.
Anyway, let's do it. You want to pick up your starting hand and
I would love to
play some Hostage Negotiator?
I would love to start with my phone.
All right.
And every good hostage negotiator knows the first thing you need to do is turn on the AC, or other words, keep cool.
Yeah, we're not turning on the AC, but we can keep cool.
And because it's flashy and new, you know what I'm doing?
What?
Grabbing the shotgun die.
Oh yeah, we got a special die. Yeah. Take it. Let me zoom in. Show us. Yeah, we earned this in year 5, right?
Yeah.
It's got a blank on 1.
Yep.
A blank on 2.
Oh.
A blank on 3. This is new.
So far, it's so the same.
This is new. A blank on 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, instead of a convertible success.
Yep.
Success on 5. And then a double success on 6.
So, as we were saying before, really when you want to roll this die is when you, like, can't convert or don't want to convert and would really want 2 successes. This is not that case.
Or if you have a handful of rerolls.
Or have a handful of rerolls.
Right? It's a great die to reroll. If you'd rather reroll to try to get successes than convert, like this is the die for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, I think this is the wrong choice.
But you're doing it
but I'm gonna do it because it's flashy and new.
Shiny new toy. Yeah. All right, I get it.
All right.
Okay.
So here's how we're gonna keep them cool. Oh, look at that.
All right. It worked.
It worked. It gets regular successes too.
It does. -1 threat.
I did it.
You did. You gonna do anything else?
Yeah, I think it's probably since demands are a big part of this guy, I'd probably want to ask him what our demands are.
Yeah, I don't think you touched on that, but we learned that he has 2 major demands and they can be conceded any number of times.
Yeah, I believe so.
So we'll see what's up with that. So you're gonna demand his demands?
I'm gonna demand his demands, and I'm gonna use my shotgun die again.
I like it.
Shotgun die is great!
Single success again! But it's clearly, statistically, it's just better at rolling 5s than regular dice. Yeah.
I mean, it must be.
Yeah.
But I do it. I reveal a demand, and I'm going to choose this one.
All right, what do you get?
His major demand for evidence to absolve me of murder. Seems like an important one for him.
I guess so, yeah.
When revealed, remove any other revealed demand from the game. Interesting. So this one's probably not going to stay in play.
So we can either, like, leave the other demand... Well, we don't know for a fact that the other demand also does that.
Sure.
But, yeah, it could be that we need to decide whether to reveal the other one and give up this one, or I don't know. I can't overthink it. What else does the card say?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It says discard 2 conversation cards during any conversation to spend time finding evidence. Move 1 Stockholm Syndrome hostage back into the hostage pool.
Okay.
Okay, so it's one of the ways we can get the hostages back. I think it's good. I don't think I want to do it right now, though, because I want to give you a megaphone.
Yeah. There's no rush to, like...
I mean, other than this one might remove it, is the only rush.
But I just mean, like, there's one hostage with Stockholm Syndrome. We're not close to losing the game on that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That much I will agree with. And then, I think I've done enough for my day. So I'm going to just end it up talking about my boys.
Always with the boys.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him about the one who's just joining the police academy. See how he feels about,
Oh, why didn't you tell me about this?
Oh,
Oh, wait. Is that the one I screamed at? Was that your son?
It's his first year. Here we go.
All right.
Wow! Shotgun died!
Double success.
Okay, apparently this one is just best at rolling successes. So far, the red dice have rolled 0 successes. Shotgun die has rolled 2 singles and a double.
Have we contextualized why you're calling it a shotgun die? I don't think
Probably
it doesn't actually represent a shotgun in this game.
No, it doesn't.
It's because in several of the Arkham games, the ones that use dice, the shotgun is that makes 6s count as double successes. Right?
Exactly.
I got it. I was just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We're not aiming a shotgun at Lieutenant Jackson. We think he's innocent.
It's my shotgun megaphone. Speaking of the megaphone, here you go with 3
conversation points.
Thanks to my double success.
An embarrassment of riches. I
would recommend at least getting one of these. Just as a...
that's right, yeah. So,
as a failsafe.
So, Lieutenant, you don't want to do this. This is the one that prevents hostages from being killed and gives them Stockholm Syndrome instead. Yes. So, I'll take one of those and then probably both what I meant was. Either that or... I mean, we could always start getting the hostages out. Oh, wait, no, that cost 3. Hostage escort cost 3. I don't really care about you need to trust me right now.
No.
Also, you need to trust me does not synergize with our fancy new die because it makes convertible successes.
And what I've learned about the fancy new die is you must always use it because it only gets successes.
Yes, agreed. Okay, yeah, I like Just Take a Breath, but I would rather use that if we had some rerolls. So for now, I'll just buy some rerolls.
I like it.
Okay. Then we'll clean up those cards and...
I'll terrorize you.
Please.
Pick your poison. Choose one of the following options. +2 threat.
I don't like that one.
-1 die until the end of the conversation phase. It says -1 red die. No. And then flip 2 red tarot cards into the discard pile with no effect. That one's slightly interesting because we know there's 3 cards that are just going to be and draw again.
Oh, do we know that? Do we remember? So, yeah, the tarot deck is larger than usual because we added 3 of his specific tarot cards.
I don't remember what the tarot card does, but I do know that it's and draw again.
So it is a good game to be milling some tarot cards in.
Yeah.
I definitely don't like the 2 threat, but I could live without the dice and just kind of have a not do much turn.
Yeah. I like that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. One die.
1 die.
1 die for my turn.
Just the shotgun die, obviously.
Of course. I might even just pass. I might not do anything. I'm thinking, but because if I do what are your demands, then this would maybe a great time to discard 2 cards. Keep kind of not just wasting all of our cards by doing nothing, but not rolling any dice.
I love that.
So why don't I find evidence to absolve him of murder? I'm going to discard 2 conversation cards to spend time finding evidence and move a Stockholm Syndrome victim back to the pool. Why don't I just get rid of a what are your demands and a keep cool?
Okay.
And I could play small talk with 1 die, but I don't even think I will. I think I'll just save it.
I mean, you could. I could always buy this 1, even if you totally fail.
Yeah, that's true.
That seems reasonable.
Okay.
And if you succeed at all?
But I'm rolling the shotgun die.
Oh, so you'll succeed. It's fine.
Yes. Yep.
Wow. Double success. So far, it's 4 for 4 on successes. It's 6 for 4 on successes.
All right, so you have 3 conversation points to spend.
Wow. Well, I think I could get a hostage escort now, and I'm kind of interested, but I'm also interested in just like starting to nail down the threat and just doing that way.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna do a just take a breath. And Lieutenant, you don't want to do this. And we just have a huge hand of cards now, which feels great.
Agreed.
And I'll pick up my zeros.
All right. Ready for some terror?
Terrorize me, Daddy.
I've got a bad feeling about this. +1 threat, plus another threat because there's an unrevealed demand. Yeah. I mean, right now, this major demand isn't helping, right? Like, there's no victims of Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, so now we need to reveal it next.
If our track record is any pattern, no victims will even, like, quote-unquote die and go there. So, we don't need this major demand. That's
Ever
what I'm saying.
again.
Ever, yeah.
Okay, well, then let's figure out what the other one is.
Yeah, demand is demands.
Demanding the demands. I have 2 dice now. I have 0 conversation points. I have 4 threat.
A convertible success.
2 4s. That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, a second convertible success wouldn't have really helped. So, again, the die is not...
Yeah, still doing
we're,
great.
We're not seeing the downside.
Do I convert on... I think I'm going to convert on... Ooh, this is tough.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to convert on a... Or... What I meant was the shotgun die and just roll 2 successes.
I'm skeptical of that plan, but...
Okay. Then I'll just convert with a... Lieutenant, you don't want to do this.
Oh, wow, okay. This is a normal conversation card. It can be discarded for that purpose, right?
Oh.
Yep. Sure can.
And I'll also discard a small talk.
Okay, you did it. You succeeded.
I did it. I revealed the next
What's his
major demand, which is... Find the corruption. When revealed, remove any other revealed major demand card from the game.
All right.
To concede, discard 1 conversation card worth a cost of 4 or more during any conversation to investigate who is on the force may be corrupt. Who on the force may be corrupt. Move all Stockholm Syndrome hostages back to the hostage pool.
Oh, a little bit tougher cost, but all of them. I think I like this one.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm good with it. Alright, so now it's just a normal game of hostage negotiator.
Pretty much.
No more Stockholm Syndrome, and we'll never get another one.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Normal game for us means nothing goes wrong.
Nothing goes wrong, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna start trying to keep him cool here. Rolling my... okay, 1 success.
The unexpected die.
The normal die with technically better odds of good faces.
Right.
Alright, -1 threat. That was great.
Okay. Doing anything else?
I could just take a breath, but... I think I might just pass to you.
I'll accept cards.
I think having a lot of cards and having some more zeros to convert instead of having the cost 1 ones to convert, I like that.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Alright, why don't you take your zeros? I gave you no points.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But I gave you 4 cards worth of points, or 5 cards worth of points.
And now you can give me a tarot card.
I sure can, but won't. Just kidding, I love to terrorize you. Hostage escape attempt.
Oh.
Make a threat roll. If you succeed, you can... Just 1 success will be a saved, but 1 fail, or no successes is a dead victim.
Okay.
So I think that the correct choice is not to use the green
die.
die.
Yeah, we want to just... You're right. Red dice it is. Okay. Oof, didn't help.
So either you re-roll or you have to use a lieutenant to stop him.
Yeah. I'll try 1 re-roll.
Okay. I like it.
I don't think I would spend the second one if this doesn't work. That worked though.
Great. We rescue a hostage.
Hell yeah.
That's way better than the alternative.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was well used re-roll there.
I mean, yeah, it's like kind of results-oriented thinking because it would have been a terrible use if I had failed that roll. You know?
Yeah, but I'm saying like not
fuck up.
the upside is so great because it's not only a hostage doesn't get killed, it moves to the Stockholm track, which means we have to do this.
Yeah.
And we'd have to spend that card.
Right.
Like, double bad.
Yeah, because I guess we can't save them, at least via normal means. I know there's some card referenced in his rules that can save hostages straight off of the Stockholm Syndrome.
I think one of his terrors do.
Otherwise, we have to like use the major demands to cure the Stockholm Syndrome so that we can save them.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's a lot of wrinkles. Okay, well, one reroll played, but other than that, I've got a fresh turn ahead. So if we can get that threat down, we can have 3 dice. That would feel pretty good.
I agree.
I'm going to suggest that he just take a breath. Whoa, 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 slow down. Deep breaths. Here come those breaths.
No breaths.
He doesn't like breathing.
Oof.
Well, threat's not K, so we're not risking killing a hostage and losing threat. It's just -2 conversation points. So the question is, do I use the other reroll here, or do I just accept that and probably just keep cool and call that a round? I don't like there being no rerolls in this hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to take the -2. Sorry,
Okay.
You're not going to have a
It's okay.
good shopping turn. And I'm going to try to keep him cool.
I like it.
We all want a peaceful resolution, Kyle.
We sure do.
Nope. That's the exact same roll, a 2 and a 3.
Wow. One more minus conversation.
See, that
is fine.
that doesn't hurt. All right. Clearly, the dice are not hot this day, this round. So I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I will pick up my
Just getting the
zeros.
zeros. I'll sort these back and some terror for you.
Please.
Let's raise the stakes. Roll and die and add hostages to the hostage pool depending on the results.
Oh, it's so rough.
It does. Well, it's funny. You could interpret this card as like it's one hostage if it rolls a success or a convertible success, but I think probably what this means is like on a 4, 5, or 6, it's one hostage. On a 2 or 3, it's 2 hostages, and so on. So it probably doesn't matter what die we use.
But I'm gonna use this one.
All right.
Nailed
A
it.
5. Okay, so we add one hostage to the pool.
Okay, back to 9.
That was the best possible outcome. So
I know, it's because I used my good die.
you did.
All right. Where are we gonna start this conversation? Let's keep them cool.
Sure.
And now I have what are your demands? All of them? Yeah, nice. So that's some good conversion.
Yeah.
Convertible power.
But you don't need to.
No, and I won't.
That'll lower threat.
Can't quite get it to green. So what's next? Probably just. I think I'm just gonna sell a what are your demands for a +1.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I have something that it can be used for. I'm just
Okay.
gonna end with some small talk.
Sure. Talk away.
I shall. My boy.
like how you're just cutting corners down to my boys. Throw the dice.
He didn't like it. Apparently shouting my boys at someone is not a great conversation.
That's not a good example of small talk, Kyle. Nope.
I'll
So
pass
that's
that to
plus
you.
1 conversation point and end the conversation. Okay, so I'll pick up the 1-0 that's down there, and then do I want 2 1s or no? I think I want him to keep. I want him to take breaths.
Yeah. Take
Yeah,
breaths.
we want to get down to that green threat.
We really do.
Okay,
And let's hope this terror doesn't keep you from that.
let's hope.
I want to play a game.
Oh,
This is going to be a little nasty.
okay.
Roll a die and compare the result to the current threat level. If it is lower than the current threat level, aka a 1, you rescue a hostage.
Oh, good.
If it's equal, no effect. But if it's greater, you kill a hostage.
All right, here goes nothing. It's a 1.
Wow, you rescue a hostage! Wow, a bad roll.
How are we so good at this game?
We're so good.
Nice try, pal.
He's like, good job. You play games, apparently. We do. Let this be a lesson for anyone who's trying to steal hostages.
Play games with us. Yeah.
We play a lot. We're good at them.
All right. He's going to just take a... Well... I'm gonna keep him cool first, because if this succeeds, then I have 3 dice for the card that has higher ups and downs.
I like it.
Do I want... I actually would really... I would be open to converting this, so I'm gonna stick with red dice.
It makes sense.
And we got a success on one, so that's -1 threat.
Hey, you're green. Now you can have 2
I
red
am
dice
green.
and a shotgun die.
It does seem like the best of all worlds.
It's kind of great.
But do I have any more cards I want to play?
I hope so.
How much do I want to lower the
this
threat to S?
Supposed to be a 0.
No, it should be a 0. Okay, yeah, we'll keep on. We'll have him just take a breath.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not a great
feels
roll.
convertible.
Yeah, I could re-roll, but I think I'm just as happy to use a what are your demands and a re-roll card to just make it a sure thing conversion.
I like it.
Okay, so 1 success on just take a breath is -1 threat. All right, and then to follow through with my objective of never giving you any cards, I'll small talk.
Good.
Here we go.
Oh, that's 2 successes.
Wow. I forgot to start. I'll save my boys talk for next one because I didn't even need it.
Apparently, my boys is not good, but saying small talk is a good example.
Saying small talk and just rolling the dice. All right, you're taking notes over there?
Yeah, I got it now.
This is how to negotiate, Kyle.
All right.
Just yell small talk in the megaphone.
All right, I got 1 card coming back to me. That's exciting.
Yep.
I can get my zeros, and I have 3 points. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a just take a breath, and what I meant was...
Okay.
Basically, I just need to, depending on what the terror does, make sure I have at least 1 point to get you a second one of these if we need it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think you have exactly the hand that I just had now.
Oh, okay. Just keep this good hand going.
It's a hostage escape attempt. Make a threat roll and see if a hostage escapes or dies.
All right, again, probably just do red dice on this.
Yeah, but it is 3 dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, better chance of a single success.
Yeah, all you need is 1 success, so... And
And
you
I
got
got
one. You got one.
Easy.
Okay, hostage escapes.
Man, this threat deck is great. I put all the bad cards over here, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I know. You have managed to randomly craft a great one.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any of those 3, Stockholm Syndrome related ones, though.
They're definitely in there, I promise. All right.
All right, what you doing?
Conversating. Or conversing, some might say.
Some might. I wouldn't.
But I definitely don't, in fact. I'm just going to start with just take a breath.
You'd rescue a hostage if you succeed here.
I sure would.
Because he's calm AF.
He's so calm.
Yeah. 1 success will do it.
All right.
Saving a hostage?
I'm saving a hostage. Zoop.
Sweet.
All right. What's next? Probably just keep him cool to save a hostage again.
Okay. Wow, you didn't wait for me to
Wow.
throw to that camera angle.
More successes than I can convert into
Yeah.
anything. So I get +1 conversation,
Yep.
and I rescue another hostage. This is going great.
It is!
This is like the game of hostage negotiator that we're playing in this career. It's always great.
I don't understand how this is going so consistently so well for us.
With all our stressors, we're still just cool under pressure.
Yeah.
When we show up to the job, we show up to the job.
We
Brandon.
do. Man,
we leave everything behind. Leave all our baggage at the door.
And I was gonna say, maybe we should have played. So we did. Lieutenant Jackson does have difficulty settings. How many of his cards you shuffle in there, and we put it to normal as opposed to easy or hard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should have done hard because maybe
We're just too good.
we're too good. Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to end up talking about my boy who almost got pummeled at the police academy the other day by some maniac.
I have a feeling Lieutenant Jackson will empathize with that. He's getting.
I hope so.
He's getting figuratively pummeled right
Yeah.
now. So.
Not
barely.
so much, though.
Yeah. You want to convert or re-roll, or just leave it?
No, I'm leaving that to be
Okay.
at 2,
All right.
and then I will hand you a megaphone. Do with what you will
Thanks.
with 2.
So I've got a re-roll and a death preventer. I'll take the zeros. And I have 2. You know, I'm just going to take the other 2 ones. Let's just fill up our hand.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I stand by it.
Fair enough.
Give me some
Lots of
terror.
conversion abilities. Well, I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, +1 threat.
+1 threat, but no more additional.
That's okay, because we are still in the green.
We are.
Yeah. Okay.
But you don't really have a way
Okay.
to do anything good this turn. Besides
That's
for
what you think. I can
selling cards.
keep him cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sure can. That's the only threat reduction you have in your hand. But it worked.
But I did great at it. So
Shotgun
that's
die, paying out big
gonna
time.
reduce threat back to S and generate a conversation point. Yeah, that was all. That was thanks to the green die. Wow.
Turns out that green die is loaded. It may have 4
Yeah.
blank sides, but it hits the successes like half the time.
Okay. Let's. I want to give you some. I want you to buy things.
I also want
This
that.
is the turn. This is the pivot to having things.
I can't wait to
So
have
I'm going
things.
to sell a what are your demands for conversation point.
Nice.
I'm going to do it again.
I like it.
And then I am going to make some small talk.
I like it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell him?
I'm going to tell about my boy who's in, I think, kindergarten?
Oh.
Yeah, he has a really...
You totally know your boys.
He has a really cute, smart, black and white beagle that sleeps on top of his doghouse. It's really weird. I'm sure Lieutenant Jackson's gonna be fascinated by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Not a dog person. Okay.
He's giving cat vibes.
Yeah. That is +1 conversation though, so you still have 4 to spend, and that ends the conversation. Unless I want to re-roll this, but I think I'll just save you the re-rolls and you can spend 4.
I like it. Well, I'm pretty great at this game.
Yeah. So I've heard you say.
So I'm going to talk about little compromises with him.
Ooh. Okay, that's the 4 cost.
It's a 4 cost and
All right.
potentially 3 rescues at this current threat level if it stays that way.
I'm in favor of that.
Yeah, me too.
Ready for some terror?
Always.
Delayed escape. If any escape demand has already been conceded, the abductor escapes. Okay, yeah, that's right. We've seen this before. This is the one that the career box added? Or,
Yeah.
No. It was like the abductor, one of the abductor booster packs, I think, adds this. Anyway, you can ignore the cost and penalty of conceding any. I think basically
This is just a
this
whiff.
is going to do nothing because there's no escape demands this one. So that's
great.
A blank tarot card. We'll take that. Yeah.
Any day of the week.
I'm worried that we're down to where there's like, because how many red tarot cards are left? There are 5. 3 of them are his special
So there's
ones.
2.
Also, maybe we won't. Yeah, maybe it's too late. Maybe we missed our chance. But we have the digital forensics. We could have looked at the
Yeah,
pinball event. But
that's
you know
true.
what? We're halfway through the game.
We're crushing it.
It's I mean, I guess it already was. It's
I mean,
not
it
an
doesn't
advantage.
change
I was thinking
anything.
it was an extra advantage to look later, but it's actually a disadvantage to have not been able to act accordingly.
Yeah.
For half these.
I think
Should we look?
we should be able to look.
Okay.
Doesn't change anything.
Well, the pivotal event is change of plans, minus a die for the rest of the game.
That's bad. Let's not get there.
It is bad. Yes. So we might want to consider going into that with an extended conversation, something that
exactly.
gives us extra dice.
Agreed.
Okay. But for
good to
now,
know.
your turn.
Sure is. And we're still at S.
Yep.
And I feel good about little compromises, so I'm just going to start there.
Okay. A little here, a little there. Yeah, so roll 2 successes and you're saving 3 hostages and getting 2 conversation points. That feels
Feels
decent.
real good.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
did.
there it is!
On
Thanks,
just the 1 die.
thanks to the green
Good
die.
old reliable green
The
die.
shotgun die.
Wow.
Okay, alright, so plus 2 conversation.
And those 2 blanks settled first, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Minus 2 threat is 2 hostages, and then it just says save a hostage.
Wow.
Yeah. If this were a normal game, if this were most abductors, then we could let these die and still win.
We can't.
We can't here. This is, and that is at least what's interesting about the career is like, when we've played outside of the career, our mindset at this point would absolutely switch to just like those. We just have to get those out of the pool.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares how? But now we'd rather not. Why did I put this in the terror discard
no
pile?
idea, but I'm gonna keep them cool. I do know that.
Oh, that would rescue another hostage.
Sure would.
I don't know if you realized.
I sure did.
All you got is a convertible.
And you know what? I think it's worth converting.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna do one what I meant was and one lieutenant.
Okay.
You don't want to do this.
All right, it's converted. We rescue a hostage. We are
We're close.
Real close.
I'm gonna end with some small talk to try to get you some extra conversation points here.
Yeah.
I do it with
Wow.
2 successes.
That's 3 more conversation. That's pretty good. That's
Here's
pretty
the
good.
megaphone. There's 5 for you.
Thank you. That was a good turn. And
Sure was.
I'd like to think I get most of the credit because I gave you so many conversation points going in.
I doubt it. I gave you more coming
I'm
out.
pretty sure.
I rescued 4 and gave you more conversation.
Sure. Okay. I mean, the spamming threat reduction route is working for us, so I guess why change that? I'm gonna take 2 just take a breaths.
I'm out of beer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Want to sip of mine?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
2 just take a breath.
Or just take a breath and a hostage escort.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah, you know what,
really
yeah.
need the double success there. It doesn't really matter.
It does. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, double success on hostage
ideally.
escort alone. We could play this as our first card, and it would end the
It would
game,
end the
right?
game,
It would
yeah.
rescue the last hostage and
capture him.
Capture him.
Seems alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
All right.
Were there some zeros here? There are. Okay.
There are. And now may I terrorize you?
After you sort those cards, gotta do your chores before you can have fun.
I've sorted
While I
them.
drink my delicious beer that I'm not out of.
Well, we gotta end this game this turn because I'm out of beer.
Oh, here we go.
I don't have time for this.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Draw and resolve another red terror card. This could, like...
How are we still not drawing any of his special ones?
I mean, but we might just chain into, like,
Yeah.
3 in a row
yeah.
here.
So what's gonna happen?
We found a Stockholm Syndrome.
Okay. What's this?
It says, roll a die. If the result is greater than or equal to the threat level, move 1 hostage from the hostage pool to the Stockholm Syndrome tracker card. Draw and resolve 1 additional red terror card.
If it's equal to or greater?
Yep.
Well, it's S, so I think that this is... Yeah, 3 is higher than S.
He is Stockholmed.
Alright.
And we draw and resolve
That's
another red
there.
terror.
Oh boy. Does it
And
say
it
what...
is Stockholm Syndrome.
Does it say what happens if there's no hostages in the hostage pool? Or does this not actually do anything?
Move 1 hostage from the hostage pool. It wouldn't do anything because it tries to move 1 from,
Okay.
and there is
Well, that's good.
So it does it again. Oh, and then we find a minor demand, which is his
Ooh.
last red terror card that's not a Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's beer. Concede during any conversation for take any conversation from the available area into your hand for free. Penalty for conceding is +2 threat.
Ooh, well, this is good because now we need an expensive card to take back the Stockholm Syndrome hostage.
Oh, that's true.
Right? And I don't think there's any in my hand here. I didn't go for that. I had 5 conversation points I could have, didn't think of it.
Too bad.
Yeah, we can get one through beer, but it would raise threat.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, it probably is the way to go.
Because we still want to be able to do the hostage escort.
Yeah. The worst case scenario is that we get the Stockholm Syndrome hostage back, fail to rescue it, and then the
it
next
just
tarot
goes
card just
back
puts it
in.
back again. Yeah. But that's probably we can't lose. We can't fail. Everything goes right, and I'm going to just keep
I
assuming.
mean, you
everything will
say
go right.
that, however, note that the Stockholm Syndrome says draw and resolve the next red tarot card, and if there is no red tarot card, so basically we have a free turn here. So if you could just buy it, get enough points,
It can't chain into the pivotal.
it can't chain into the pivotal.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
So
okay.
if you can just get enough points to buy one straight out, then we could use the beer for like a all units get in there now. Or
Yeah, I
total
guess
mind control.
I'm just thinking we definitely don't want to be we want to be at green threat for the pivotal event when we're down a die.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if we're gonna take the +2, I want to do it now while we can fix that threat situation, not consider taking the +2 threat during the pivotal event and being down to 1 die.
Sure. I mean, I was thinking about taking the +2 threat next turn and then just taking total mind control, where the worst thing it could do is just reset it, and then the best thing it can do is really fix it.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
that
go
way,
for
if you can
points.
because if you just get enough, I mean, you can sell 4 cards if you really wanted to.
And I kind of want to.
Okay.
Like, or maybe 3 cards in small talk, just to guarantee it, so that if I just roll terribly, it doesn't. Right? Like, we're in a good enough position that we should not take risks that we don't need to take.
Agree.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't I convert a 2 What Are Your Demands to 2 Conversation. I just want you to have at least 4, right?
Yep.
So I'll also do a Keep Cool for a conversation point. And then we're gonna make some small talk. There it is.
If you do fail here, we will not be able to concede this, though, because the conversation will end immediately. Just a thought.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's a bad idea. I'm just saying that it could ruin things for us.
That'll be fine. You know?
Oh wait, no, it's fine because we don't want to concede it this turn. We want to concede it next turn.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
fine. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are bad.
Thanks.
Remind me what happens, because this doesn't come up that often. What happens if a hostage were to die and there's no hostages? He doesn't kill himself, right?
He escapes.
He escapes?
Yeah.
So that could happen if we don't
How?
rest, right? Because there's no hostages. Isn't that what would happen if there's like a hostage?
We know what the last red tear card is. It's another.
Oh,
Stockholm
that's
syndrome.
true. So I guess, you're right. Okay, there's no risk of like drawing a tarot card that does that.
No,
Okay.
we're good.
So anyway, my boy,
Yeah.
he's on the kindergarten football team. And he'd be amazing at kicking field goals, I'm pretty sure. Except the goddamn center keeps pulling the ball away right when he's about to kick it. It's the worst.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to their coach about it.
Yeah.
But, who's got time for that between all the beating up trainees and yelling through megaphone?
It's so true.
That is so important. All right. So
Crashing into mailboxes.
yeah, that too. No, he's into football.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Looks strong.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, then I think I'll just hand it over to you. You have 6 conversation points.
Well, I think I will buy anything that costs 4.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter to me.
That leaves you with 2.
It does leave me with 2. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna grab the 2 1s.
Yeah, I like it.
More cards to convert, more cards to reroll.
Yeah, we can always just hold on to them until the pivotal event, then we can turn them into cash and buy the card we need.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, that is what I spent my money on.
Okay, this may surprise you, but it's the Stockholm Syndrome card.
Well, sure.
If there were any hostages, we would be risking one of them having Stockholm Syndrome, and then we draw the next red tarot card. There aren't any.
Seems fun.
Your turn. That went pretty well.
That went pretty well.
Yep.
Why don't you do your chores?
Oh, yeah, I'll clean up. It's all zeros. That was easy. Did you want to pick up the zeros that were in the shop, maybe?
I guess.
If you want to.
I do. So, I think I'm going to... First things first is I'm going to concede beer. And I'm going to take total mind control and +2 threat.
This is ironic, given that you're out of beer.
I know. Please, give me beer. Oh, I actually gave my beer to him. I like it.
That explains it.
That's why I'm out of beer.
Yeah.
I'm just generous. And then I can... Yeah, and I will.
So you're taking... Well,
I can concede this major demand by discarding 1 conversation card with a cost of 4 or more during any conversation.
Did you... Oh, you did. Okay, I didn't think you took anything from conceding beer, but you took total mind control.
I sure did.
Okay, I missed that. All right, so now you're looking at discarding the 4-cost card you bought earlier?
I sure am.
All right.
2, 3, 4,
So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You have...
I had exactly 10 cards in my hand just then.
You have investigated corruption within the station. Yikes.
Did we find someone?
Inconclusive.
Okay. All right, and so now at this point, I feel very good about rolling total mind control because the worst thing that could happen is we reset to S.
Yeah, that's
Best thing that can happen is I rescue the last hostage.
That feels pretty good.
Best thing that could happen is I end the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so which dice? This is a tough one. Which dice do you use here?
I'm gonna use a shotgun die.
Okay.
Just because I like it.
Fair enough. They don't like you. Are you gonna go for a reroll? I don't actually know what what the play is there. I mean, right now you're right. It still got threat down to S. Like, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, I think I just let it happen.
Just take the quote unquote failure. We failed minus two threat.
Yeah. That feels pretty good for a fail.
Yeah.
So now I have 3 dice again, and with those 3 dice.
Although it is, yeah. So you did just completely it's as if the major demand or the minor demand never happened, huh?
Yeah. It didn't help.
You gave him mind controlling beer.
And he sobered up real quick.
Yep.
So I think the correct answer is go for something that will reduce threat first, like just take a breath.
I don't know. You don't want to just do hostage?
No, because...
Oh, wait, you don't have hostage escort anymore.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know, I do.
Oh, you do? There's 2 copies. Yeah, because that would just win.
On a double success, but on a single success, I'd get a +1 threat, which would mean my threat reductions don't save hostages, which is bad, Brandon. It's bad.
Valid.
I know. I'm smart.
That would be bad.
So I'm going to do this first, so that if I can rescue a single hostage through the threat reduction, then all I have to do is get a single or a double on hostage escort.
That's a single.
Good enough for me. I don't care about the +3 at this point. We're not going to have another conversation.
All right, rescue that hostage.
Rescue the last hostage.
Yep.
And I think, actually, funny enough, the correct choices now keep cool over hostage escort because
2 of the 3.
Yeah, 3 of the 3 don't matter. Like, this won't end the game, whereas this will end the conversation. Which is
hostage. Yeah, failing hostage escort is worse than failing keep cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm with you.
Thanks for supporting.
Right, roll those dice.
And sadly, as much as I want to roll this, the correct choice is
because all you need is one success.
One success.
Yeah. Okay.
And I found them.
20 successes. We've captured.
Here's the megaphone.
Captured Lieutenant Jackson. We didn't even have to get to the pivotal event. How do we keep doing this?
We're very good.
Apparently.
We're very good.
Yeah. let us know in the comments how we're doing this. Yeah. How good are we at Hostage Negotiator? Extremely good or the best?
The best that there ever has been. Turns out you only should one-head this game because 2 heads is too good.
Maybe that's what it is. Or do we have an unfair advantage?
I mean, I'm getting basically dragged down by you, so I feel like
it evens
out, right?
Wow. All right. I'm gonna replay this career after it's over and do even better. I don't know how.
-1 dice. Actually, you find a random stranger on the street and resuscitate him.
Somehow at the end of the career, there's like 38 hostages in the pool. I bought a new copy of the game just so I could add to the pool. Okay, we did it. We did so good. Where is
the AC? I know, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Personal
events. We go to the personal event, not the career card. All right, read us a personal event.
I would love to. Tell you what's happened in my life here. If you had not yet had a negotiation, discard this card and draw another. We have had a negotiation.
Yeah, it went quite well, if you remember.
I'm wondering how you have a personal event before you have a negotiation.
I think it's probably
like you skipped a negotiation.
It was a year where there wasn't a negotiation, yeah.
Those years don't exist.
We haven't had any.
You find yourself in the middle of a dream. It feels like, at least it feels like a dream. It must be, as you're watching yourself speaking with passion to a group of people sitting in chairs around you. At first, you think they are cops because they are armed, but then you realize the weapons are not police-issued models.
Whoa.
You try to move closer to hear your self-talk, I assume.
Right.
Or you try to get a better look at the other people. So do we want to check out the people that are armed, or do we want to listen to what we're saying?
We're making this personal event decision within a dream.
Within a dream. Or at least it feels like a dream.
I want to know
what I'm saying.
I wanted to know who they were.
Oh, man. We're at an impasse. Roll off for it?
All right. 1, 2, 3. We you listen to what they're saying. 4, 5, 6. We listen to, or we see who it is. Which die would you like to roll?
The red one.
All right, go ahead.
All
5.
right. We try to get a better look at the other people.
That's right.
There
I've
you
got the
seeing eyeglass.
exactly to get a better look. Whoa, this is the
It's
most
so dark, yeah.
This is also it's so
Holy
much
crap,
it's
it's a
so much
ton of
text.
text.
It's a smaller font.
Oh my god.
So there's no way the aviators are staying on for this. All right. You move, which feels like floating, so that you can see the faces of the people sitting there. Some you don't recognize, but you feel your heart skip when you gaze upon the face of someone you know. It's the abductor from your first negotiation. The abductor wasn't it a training exercise with mannequins? It was Donna.
It was Donna.
So this is Donna.
Yeah.
Donna smirks, almost as if they know you're there. But you're sucked away from the scene at high speed like in a horror movie. You snap up in bed, awake, and sit trying to catch your breath. You try to make some sense out of the dream you just had. It seemed so real. Roll a die. Take cards equal to the number you rolled from the top of the campaign abductor deck, and without looking at them, put them on the bottom of the deck. Then reveal the top card. You recognize this face from your dream. This will be the next abductor you face.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so your your first negotiation, I guess, was this is a theoretical other one that we didn't play. That's a little weird.
Well, it's like we get insight onto what our next abductor is by gazing upon the faces of all these different abductors.
Yeah. Okay, so roll a die. Take cards equal to the number you rolled. I'm gonna use the green die for this. It's a 2. So
top 2.
cycle 2 to the bottom of the deck, and
Okay.
then reveal the top card.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because they get shuffled in, right? Whenever new abductors get added?
Yes.
Okay.
But there won't be one. Oh, well, yeah, I guess the...
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point of the cycling? Have I been doing that wrong?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just a way of, like, kind of making it feel special and random how we determine
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So the next person we're facing is
Oh,
Incognito.
no.
He hacked our dreams!
Incognito is one
really tough.
Is one that was really tough, and I don't think we've beaten it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we need to call the matriarch in for this one.
Yeah, we might be. Okay, it's good to know that that's coming.
Sure does.
All right, so
Ooh.
Incognito will be the next abductor we face. All right. Negotiation impacts. Mark your career sheet with the results of the negotiation if one occurred this year, then apply the effects below. Successful negotiation. If you are ranked detective or below, we are +2 merit and roll for promotion. Otherwise, +1 merit.
Seems like we're getting promoted.
It does seem that way. Oh, we have a promotion reward card that can make it automatically succeed, but
At a
we
6.
do you remember, or do I need to check? Like, are we guaranteed here, or no? I think you're not. I'm pretty sure. I actually think that the rulebook even comments that it's never guaranteed. So it has to be less than your merit, and it has to be higher than your stress. Or wait, yeah.
So if you're at merit 1, you can't get promoted. And
Hang
if
on,
you're-
I've got it right here. We'll double check because we've only done a couple of these, and that was weeks ago that we recorded the last time we did this.
Luckily, we can also use Resolve to re-roll a merit check or
True,
something like
true.
that. So I don't think it's worth the single-use promotion.
Let's see. Roll a die, and if the result is lower than your current merit level, you've been promoted. So yeah, if we manage to fail here, it's a good time to use reroll because then we will definitely succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we just want not a 6.
Yeah.
We want to not see the double successes.
No 2 shields.
All right. Here goes nothing. For a promotion. We did it.
Yeah. Promoted.
We've been promoted to
Rank 3.
Sergeant. Rank 3.
Sarge.
Yeah, so we are a sergeant. Each time that you're promoted, you reduce merit by the stars on here, so merit just drops to 3.
So get promoted.
Oh, and we need to read what it says on there.
Immediately, gain reward, advanced skill.
Advanced skill. Okay.
And then we are rank 3. Congratulations. You are promoted to sergeant.
Hell yeah. Well, why don't you see what our advanced skill is?
We are advancedly skilled, so much so that we immediately open special envelope C1
We're finally opening envelopes?
and remove this card from the game. You've gained a great deal of experience and developed a special skill.
Hell yeah. Envelope
C1.
C1. I've got the envelopes here. I've got C2, I've got C3, and C1.
Why don't you open it?
I think I will. And this is remove this card from the game. Okay, we'll put this in our removed from the game general area. All right, let's hear. I'll give us a view of this, because who doesn't love seeing secret envelopes opened?
So true. You should do it over the dice so you get a better view.
No.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
level 0
And
cards.
there's text in here. These cards upgrade your starting 0-cost cards. Remove the basic versions from the game.
What?
Ooh,
That's
we've got.
so cool.
Oh no! No more small talk? Small talk's my favorite.
What?
This is active listening, and as far as I can tell, it replaces small talk, right? Because it's got it doesn't actually say like the as
But
far
it's clear. It's clear.
Yeah, it's clear. So the difference from small talk is that now a failure is +2 and end the conversation.
It's pretty good.
We'll read the flavor text the next when we play it, but
No more boys.
I'm sad.
I'll still talk about my
I
boys.
love to invent. You know,
I would like you to actively listen to me talk about my boys.
I know that you had me, or that I had you fooled here, but all the boys I've been talking about, none of them are real.
Oh my god.
Just
It's so funny because you said you had 3 boys and then you described like 8 boys over the course of the last 6 years.
Yeah, I don't really have one of them that's carrying a ring to Mordor.
What?
One of them isn't Charlie Brown. There's definitely not one that's basically Spider-Man. I've been bullshitting this whole time. I'm actually single and very lonely.
Well, me too.
Well, on that note, I think
Thanks for watching.
I think that wraps up the year, right?
Yeah, that's year 6.
Okay.
3 more to go.
4 more to go.
4 more
That's
to go.
that's how numbers work.
7, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
4 more, Brandon.
And we were off camera. We were wondering aloud whether it's really 10 or whether that finale envelope comes after 10. We'll find out together in a month.
All
right?
I'm saying is, if that finale envelope comes after 10, I'm getting too old for this shit. Is the general feeling I'll have as being pulled in from retirement.
I think that's a video.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Come back to see us continue to, undoubtedly, despite the visceral reaction that I had to see Incognito come up, I'm sure we're going to just continue to kill it.
Yeah.
No issues.
No, I'm sure we'll not lose a single one.
We won't. Join us then. Till then, be optimal.